Shining Ones, skills on the platform. This is the oracle read for our elements of water. Okay. That is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. All right. Now, what came out for our water signs is Neptune. Okay. Now, let's get into it. The ruler of the deep, the god of the sea. I think it definitely falls in line with our water sign. Speaking of the god of the sea, right? Not a coincidence at all. Poseidon in Greece, Neptune in Rome. This planet's influence affects emotions, deep thoughts, and inner calm. The energies of the unknown are apparent here in Neptune, urges us to explore that which lies beyond consciousness. Okay. So, in other words, water signs, taking it a little bit deeper when it comes down to knowledge, right? Teachings, trainings, understandings, right? Whatever you are into, water signs, whatever your, chosen profession, entertainment, whatever you are into, right? It's telling you to go a little bit deeper, right? Beyond the consciousness, into possibly the subconscious, right? Meditate so that way you can get a deeper understanding of things, right? Because nothing's physical came unless it was a thought first, right? Before it became conscious, before it became physical material before our eyes, it was a thought first. So just keep that in mind. Let's move on. It is also referred to as the dissolver, okay? As it calls for a dissolution of set patterns in order to teach new thoughts and approaches with regard to higher knowledge. All right? Seeking higher knowledge. Would it benefit you to seek higher knowledge at this point in time? Absolutely. Anyone can pick up a skill in 6 to 12 months and become a professional at what they're doing. You can apply that to anything across the board. Put a year into anything you can think of that you're passionate about. What's going to happen 1 year from there, from the start date to 1 year later, if you focus on it every day, maybe just an hour a day, right? I know everyone has at least an hour a day to get a deeper knowledge or understanding on a topic or a subject, right? That can actually benefit themselves and their families. Just a little jewel right there, right? If no one already knew that. It refers to as the dissolver, as it calls for a dissolution of a set pattern in order to teach new thoughts and approaches with regard to higher knowledge. When it appears in your cards, you are asked to reflect on its qualities and apply them to your own existence. Okay? So, applying it to your own existence, seeking, searching, taking, maybe a little bit more time out to do some research. Go a little step further, right? Take it a little bit further than you normally would. Maybe you have a certain goal, right? You're trying to reach. Maybe if you put a little bit more time in that particular goal daily, right? You'll get to a point where you didn't realize before, or you learned something that you didn't see before, right? Because you put a little bit more time into it, put a little bit more effort into it. You caught on quicker, right? People tend to procrastinate and postpone things and push things back, right? Instead of going forward and putting in the work, so that way you can kick back and relax later on and enjoy what you've done, right? Got to put in that effort. When it appears in your card, you are asked to reflect on its qualities and apply them to your own existence. What situations require restricting? Okay? Neptune's energy assures you that this dissolution is by no means an end. All right? It is simply a reconstructing so that the path may continue in a new, fresh, and brighter direction. Water signs, okay? So there's something that you just gotta let go of. All right? Possible certain situation in your life where it might be holding you back from getting to your next level, right? So there's certain things you may have to dissolve, whereas by doing so, you are restructuring, okay, so that the path may continue in a new, fresh, and brighter direction. Brighter is the key word here. New, fresh, but brighter direction. So your direction, your path is lit up for you, right? By focusing on self, right? Also, in the inverted, it means when inverted, Neptune's energies are informing you that you have lost sight of your sense of self. There it goes. You lost sight of sense of self. Water signs, if you've lost sight or sense of self, sometimes you need to just get away from everything and everyone. Find some time for yourself. Even if you have a family, a large family, it doesn't matter. You can find 1 hour for yourself anywhere, right? So that way you can center yourself and continue on what you need to do. That 1 hour a day for yourself, something that you want to do for yourself to help improve your personal skills, right? Because when it's all said and done, it's important to have some type of skill, right? If the system goes to a barter system, what skill do you offer, right? What kind of benefit can you offer someone else to help them in their situation, and what can you give in return? What if all of a sudden there's no more so-called cash or money, right? Now only way to get certain things is to have a certain skill. If you don't have things already in place to be able to trade, food for thought. Let's move on. This, however, is the test of your own inner strength to help bring you more into depth of self. Do not be afraid to find yourself again. Water signs. If you're neglecting yourself, don't do it. You come first, and this ties in with the Earth read as well when it comes down to taking care of yourself, because if you can't take care of yourself, how are you going to take care of others? That's the main thing. And there's a way of taking care of yourself and still helping to benefit others as well. All right? But I'm sure everyone's smart enough to figure that out. But yeah, this is going to be the end of the read for our water signs. Peace.